afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast. Me, your host, Imperial Dane. Off here to a 1 versus 1 on the road to Kharkov between Dullahan. Here back after a period of absence, fighting here for the United States of America and the 5th Infantry Division going up here against GenObi, fighting for Deutschland, for the Reich, for the 2nd Panzer Division here. We're noting, by the way, with an immediate choice of mechanized assault, we got assault grenadiers already arriving on the field here. And we got some infantry and a single anti-tank gun bulletin here for GenObi. Dullahan with recon support, infantry company and airborne company, and an ambulance bulletin, tank bulletin, and heavy machine gun bulletin. So a mix of things there. Got a 1 rifleman start with 2 echelons that way, hoping to secure a lot of territory initially. And of course, at the same time, the assault grenades can also speed up the process. Of course, they don't have build times either. Regular grenadiers still are following up there for GenObi afterwards, but still some Sturmgrenadier, although technically the Sturmgrenadiers were actually a part of a specific division, the 78th, which fought on the Eastern Front, which was actually heavily equipped for an infantry division. Little fun fact there. We've got grenadiers there, heavy pressure along to the left flank, although we got here a bit hurrying up. You got some tank traps and barbed wire going down here to make things a bit difficult. Also provide some heavy cover here for Dullahan's troops. Barbed wire going up here as well. Interesting enough, he's a bit slow here, sort of marching towards a few, but so is GenObi. Interestingly enough, neither player overly speeding towards it. And we got more tank traps here again, using it basically as heavy cover. Clever, clever. And turning also something to make it more difficult for most vehicles to move around here just in case. Second grenade squad, they're arriving. Assault is still moving up here on the left flank, though they were about to encounter a rather nasty surprise. They've got 2 rifleman units moving up, and there we go. Assault grenades under fire. They're trying to close in using the cover. Good, good. In this case, you should probably sprint in, actually, maybe, but all the way they're now getting focused on here, but 2 rifleman squads. GenObi will have to pull down Gerald, but Fritz and Helmut went down in response. At the same time, pushing here for the cut-off point. GenObi here are already under a bit of pressure. And there we go. The echelons, volley firing there. The grenadiers up close, all the way down to half up, but they do manage to suppress them. Not before, though. Jerry goes down. Pioneers countering from here. We've got grenadiers moving from the other side. Grenadiers managed to crawl back into the building, creating a bit more of a fortified position there. And we've got grenades here on the way on for Dullahan. And we see here that GenObi was actually forced to cancel the securing of the fuel pump, further delaying here already out that way. Dullahan is getting himself a bit of a resource advantage initially. We got more troops here marching over to the left flank to try and push back Dullahan's advance, and that of course soon about to get a bit more ugly as the grenades arrive. There we go, grenades research here for GenObi. Quick pineapple grenade there versus the grenadiers, and nicely thrown there, except it doesn't do much in the end though. And the grenadiers have fall back. We're seeing here in fact that GenObi is being pushed back rather rapidly here by Dullahan. 1 squad though a bit beaten up. We've got the ambulance there, slightly cheaper due to the bulletin right there. Ravner versus the Grenadier. We've got soldiers here sprinting in. Good job here versus the less strong riflemen. Though they do pull out in time before the assault gunners manage to fill them with holes. Bunker going up there. Grenadiers reinforcing. GenObi's under a lot of pressure here initially. Not looking good. Assault gunners trying to flank in here. Good job. We got some riflemen in not peak condition. They might try and pop off a grenade. No. So we got the other unit here. Ow! That was very risky right there by Dullahan. That could easily have assaulted him if he timed that just even a bit incorrectly. He'd blown up his own rifleman squad. But right there in this case, he was able to time it correctly, but still a bit risky. Medic bunker there on the way for GenObi. No support weapons, just grenadiers and assault grenadiers here for him and Deutschland. Meanwhile, we've got Dullahan up here to 3 rifleman squads and 2 rear echelons, and of course the grenades. No tagging up beyond that though. Nor any upgrades for Brownings or bazookas. And there go another grenade there. Dullahan making good use of them. We've got the squad they're flanking in, forcing Dullahan to push back there for their flank. But meanwhile, we've got the reassaults here making good progress on the right. Taking away the fuel once more from GenObi. GenObi definitely struggling in the fuel department, and it's starting to look like Dullahan might go for a captain. He's definitely got the fuel for it. He just needs some manpower. I mean, of course, he could still go for the lieutenant. And there you go, tank traps up here in the middle of the primary road. Dullahan doing whatever he can to also just basically make it more difficult for his opponent to move out. Because that would basically block vehicles from moving straight forward through the road, which is actually where they travel the fastest. I mean, they'd have to go off through here. So clever there by Dullahan. Very aggressive play, but also clever. We've got airborne here chosen, and we've got pathfinders arriving for Dullahan. Taking up going on here for GenObi as well. And there we go, the riflemen advancing here, pathfinder supporting. Grenadiers quickly bolting back into heavy cover. But not before they end up losing some poor soul. We've got smoke going down here, by the way, allowing them to sort of move up into cover. Good job there by Dullahan, also close in to get within grenade range without getting so easily exposed. Nicely done there, good use of a smoke grenade by Dullahan. Of course, we've got rifle grenades and light machine guns here as an option for GenObi, and GenObi definitely should consider maybe light machine gun. And there you go, another grenade, by the way. He was, yes, baiting out in the building, getting almost the entire unit there. Nicely executed there by Dullahan. Assault guns there could be trying to flank in, but instead by trying to secure the victory point there. And we got more pioneers there arriving for GenObi. Pioneers closing in on the reaction on troops. Like to make us completely follow in there. He could also try and launch the assault here with these assault grenades, the grenade assault, but nope, got the riflemen there pulling up rapidly. Not a bad decision there. Troops reinforcing the building. Like the mechanized company would be good or something. He could also wait, I suppose, for a mechanized assault and try to mow down Dullahan with that. We'd also got some beacons up there. Well done. And in fact, we do get the captain here for Dullahan. Bazooka's out. Grenade on the assault grenadiers. Dullahan just really keeps at it here. And there you go, like the mechanized company going up. GenObi, they're very much a bit on the back foot here. Very much on the back foot here. As Dullahan relentlessly assaults. We got one light machine gun up there. We've got the grenadiers moving down here rather than hiding here. Of course, if GenObi knew about it, they could launch a rifle grenade and Dullahan might not even be in any of the wides. But there we go, grenade again. Make it a bit difficult here for GenObi to move up, but there we go, man to take back. Going though for the fuel point again. And there you go, like the mechanized company is up. Question of course is, what will GenObi go for? And I mean, the scout car is going to be rather harshly countered here by the bazooka, but also the anti-tank gun he's getting. Again, note what he's doing, smoke grenade to allow his troops to get close here to the building, also denying the grenadiers the effectiveness of their light machine gun. And getting us to it now. Things are about to get very unpleasant here for GenObi. Mildly put. We got a fuel cache here to partly cover the cut-off point, but also probably to sort of help with the fuel shortage he's been suffering for some time. Though more troops will be needed soon enough. Panzer Grenadiers might be in, and also he's going to need a pack soon. Of course, he doesn't know how soon he's going to need that pack, though. Dullahan so far here on a roll here versus GenObi. He could consider upgrading another grenade squad here with a light machine gun. I mean, right now, the more light machine guns he can sort of muster versus GenObi, the better. Or he could consider laying down some mines here or there to make it, you know, prepare versus an armored assault from Dullahan. Troops there, almost done. Need to get back in the fight. No more light machine guns, though. Might be... Indeed, we saw a mine going over. There's just one problem. He seems to have ignored the anti-tank mine, so this position right here is actually not very good, since there's no logical reason for Dullahan to try and drive there. Oh, poor GenObi. I mean, also when you look at it, I mean, it's actually quite cleverly concealed here behind the trees, so normally you wouldn't see it. And there we go, we got the steel light tank around here, causing problems for the Grenadiers. Pioneers forced away, and there we go. Large assault going up the right flank as well. GenObi is trying to hold too much. He needs to sort of join his defensive lines to sort of try to hold a small amount of territory now. He needs to become a bit more modest in scope. There you go, there's a Pack 40. We've got the guys moving up to deal with the Pathfinders, who are quick to escape the building and the wrath of the Grenadier. Huh. Looks like he mans up here anyways. Though again, the tank traps might just sort of force it to take else paths, avoiding the telemine. Oh well. Oh well. Either way, the telemine is tragically wasted there for GenObi. And I'm starting to suspect GenObi here might try to be playing for the Stoogie. I mean, that could work maybe just a bit, though, of course, with an anti-tank. And then the captain, the Stoogie, could also very easily risk getting knocked out. And, of course, at the same time, of course, Dullahan would, of course, be expecting it, since, well, GenObi rather revealed his card of tricks here with the Assault Grenadiers. No Panzerfaust there versus... Oh, there we go. But the Pack 40 is far away. His men out in the open, whereas the Americans are... We've got a gun that's got the flanking in. Pioneers charging forwards. We got a fighting position going out there for Dullahan. He to open up on that Stuart. Smoke going down, though, and showing it's going to be a bit difficult here for the Pack 40 unless he attacks ground. Again, nicely down there by Dullahan, making good use of smoke and grenades. And there you go, the Stuart might escape. Not sure why GenObi is trying to attack ground here. And will it hit the mine? Yes! The mine might actually pay off here. Or not. There it goes, Stuart out of control, crashing into the tank trap. Captain arriving, pushing back. The Grenadiers are forced off the field, and there goes Duke E arriving. We've got the fighting position there, firing grenades into the lines of the German positions. Utter carnage here. Captain moving in towards the Pioneers. Duke E falling back as the Captain moving up to attack the flank of the Sturmgeschütz. Grenadiers in die Retreat. Zurückfallen. Schnell. Scheiße. Tot. Casualties continue to pile up here for GenObi as Dullahan continues to lay down smokescreen after smokescreen expertly. I mean, this is some absolutely high-class action right there from Dullahan. An absolute treat to watch, unless, of course, you're the one on the receiving end, in which case you might feel a bit frustrated. And there you go, nice grenade there on the advancing Assault Grenadiers, though they are actually too. That's a bit more tougher and nastier. And there you go, into tank with Sturmgeschütz. Sturmgeschütz need to fall back, Grenadiers moving forwards. Missed. And there we go, more smoke screens down here from Dullahan, allowing him to fall back here in the face of the Grenadiers with a light machine gun.
Stand ready. Get ready for action.
I mean, definitely something there, I think, to learn from American players wondering how to improve the game. You know, look at what Dullahan does with smoke grenades, how absolutely consistent he is with it, allowing him a lot of freedom of movement, also negating a lot of the Germans' longer range firepower half the damn time. There you go, quick grenade over. The hedgerows. Ow! Catches the Grenadier unit right there. Looks like a unit was wiped out. The anti-tank crew is dead. Got the Sturmgeschütz here charging forwards. Again, another smoke screen, allowing another safe escape there. Impressive work. GenObi on the other hand seems a bit on a holding pattern here. He's again losing territory. More importantly, he's losing the fuel again. He simply can't keep a fuel rate compared to Dullahan, who's just going ahead aggressively. He's even taking up right now. I mean, even the Stoogie, which would have been otherwise, a potent arrival here for GenObi, has rather found itself limited due to the smoke and the tank traps and who knows what else. Going in for the cut-off point, not bad. But the captain is apparently having a bit of luck today with his men's bazooka shooting. Ooh, rifle grenade in return, though. Veteran defeat for the Grenadiers. Captain dead. Only his compatriots left and forced to retreat. And there again, another flank. Dullahan aggressively harassing, flanking, and pushing all the wrong buttons on GenObi. Because obviously, when you're playing against someone, you don't want to be pushing their right buttons. And those Pathfinders moving forward. We've got the rear slams, we've got Grenadiers, and we've got Panzer Grenadiers counter-attacking now for GenObi from the north. Pack 40 cleared out. Right here, though, he might actually suffer. No! Stoogie was just rapidly rushing ahead, allowing the men to get away from it. Still getting back some territory, but he really should be putting a bit of priority in getting back that fuel pump. We also even got a beacon up here, which in theory would allow him to actually call in a paratrooper squad easily right next to the fuel point. Dullahan, definitely a special kind of player. Pushing forwards again, like there'll be armor soon arriving here. Got a forward position here with the ambulance. Stoogie counter-attacking. A bit recklessly, considering he's not knowing what could be there, which could actually result in some heavy damage to the Stoogie and the destruction of it.
Getting plastered over here. Ready.
And he needs to get back that fuel point. We got paratroopers dropping in. It looks like, yes, he's actually going to use the beacon to allow them to drop right next on the fuel point. Although the grenadiers could be popping right into the building and, of course, could make things a mess there. Then again, oh, well, maybe there was an issue there. He wasn't too close to the beacon. We actually lost a third of the unit, and then half to the grenadiers. So, while in theory it was a nice idea, it was perhaps less well executed. Of course, there was the unfortunate timing here with the grenadiers with a light machine gun, which rather caused a bit of harm there to Dullahan. Meanwhile, we got him pushing up for the left flank. All to the center again. Dullahan pushing across the entire flank. Or the entire front, I mean. Another grenade there. Dullahan keeps it up. And I do believe it is time for the mid-game analysis. Current situation is GenObi is very much under pressure. He's managed to build up a force now decently. He's taking up good. He's probably not going to just rely on Tigers, which could be a bit risky. He's getting back the fuel pump, which is also good. They need to do something to guard it. An S-mine field there would actually be a pretty good move. He's also got both grenadiers upgraded with that machine guns. That's also going to be a good move. But otherwise, S-mine field around here to make it harder to harass for Dullahan for starters. Get up a fuel cache and also shift his lines. I mean, the problem here for GenObi is he's trying to hold the entire frontage, which overall, in particular, ensures the fuel point half the time is unguarded. You need to shift everything. I mean, if you sort of look at the map here, the problem again, he's trying to hold this. He should be sort of trying to quarter it down and try to sort of hold it here. Having a line that actually includes having someone watch you with a bloody fuel point. That's really what's hurting GenObi quite a bit. He's constantly losing fuel, otherwise he needs to set up fuel caches a bit safer away as well to somehow compensate for that. And of course, with this on the way, I mean, a few Stooks initially, maybe a Panzer IV afterwards would be a good move. Then he could always consider a Tiger tank to follow up on. But needs to sort of pressure back, hit Dullahan's infantry as hard as possible. Of course, the grenadiers here with the light machine guns definitely going to help. And of course, the assault grenadiers, if properly utilized, can also do a bit of good damage. Now there's sort of Veterancy 2 and then actually halfway to Veterancy 3, they actually have some options for doing some good damage to Dullahan's infantry as well. But otherwise, you know, set up defense against shift towards here, maybe some mines around here, telemine, S-mines, other things like that. A bit of barbed wire to make it harder for Dullahan to move around as well would be a good move for Dullahan. I mean, we've got some good pressure going on. Again, good use of grenades, smoke, everything, all that. Some very good mobility. Just sort of needs to sort of really deliver some harsh blows to GenObi. Aiming for a tank destroy initially might be a good move. A Scott for hammering the infantry. And a Sherman could sort of do as well with its own smoke screen as well. I mean, there are some options there. That if you can get the Stoogie, that would definitely be good, since that's one of the sort of currently larger priorities here. You can sort of really, you know, do a lot of damage to Dullahan if he's not careful. I mean, the infantry is certainly nasty, in particular those two guns with machine guns will prove themselves to be a threat as well. But the Stoogie is probably going to be the bigger one, in particular with some target weak point, which could even, while having a lower penetration, could still, on the right circumstances, maybe, you know, disable a Sherman right at the wrong time. Whilst keeping up the pressure, maybe consider some caches to sort of further speed things up in that regard. Maybe consider getting another anti-tank gun. Could also be of help. But back here to the fight, rather than continuing straight to the Panzer Grenadier. We've got another smoke screen here, allowing the infantry again to sort of cover up things a bit. Panzer Grenadiers close, getting wiped out. We've got the assault gunners here flanking in.
Squad, get ready. German infantry. Stand ready.
There we go, the captain pushing up in the centre. Quickly pushed off the field as well. The assault gunners, those move into the infantry. I mean, fighting at range here versus riflemen is pretty much a death sentence for these assault gunners. The closer they can get, the better. In this case, he's probably considered just sprinting in. Instead, he's trying to take the point. Instead of, say, moving in, and the other infantry trying to do the job. There we've got Pioneer, so burning away. Good as but still, he should be pushing ahead aggressively. He should try to push for the fuel point, maybe. Meanwhile, we got Dullahan counter-attacking with a few minor infantry units. Got Pioneers moving up there. Pioneers holding up the building while British wants to move up there. But he's got the upgrade done. He should build a support armor core then as soon as possible. We want the Stoogie to support the infantry versus the armies. Looks like some units were actually wiped out there. Pioneers wiped out one reassuring unit squad there. Mine lost, and they got Grenadiers. Ooh, another Pioneer on the other hand we wiped out there. And we got the Stoogie firing in 9 kills. Paratroops doing what they can. Surprisingly, no upgrades for them. No upgrades. So they can still get off a good grenade, which actually could wipe out the remainders here of GenObi's pioneers. And they're going to tank and moving up to support the infantry here versus Sturmgeschütz, forcing GenObi to pull it back.
Orders incoming.
Panzergrenadiere gefechtsbereit.
Steady up, men.
The Stug E halfway to Veteran 2. We got another squad of Panzergrenadier on the way. I would have figured, you know, maybe he would aim for armor, but... And right here, I mean, the assaulters might have a chance, but the problem is they're a bit outgunned here by 2 units, including the Pathfinder there, which will definitely help the riflemen to finish off the assault grenadiers much faster. It's a bit unfortunate there. Close, but no cigar. On the other hand, the infantry right now is exposed to a quick infantry counterattack on the other hand from GenObi. On the other hand, right flank being pressured again. We see Dullahan slipping through the cracks all the time. Constantly attacking, constantly harassing, constantly pressuring. And again, another smoke screen. I mean, he's constantly laying them down. He's doing his best to sort of ensure that the enemy armor and infantry can't just as easily shoot at his units, and also allowing himself time to set up defenses as the smoke screen then lifts. But there you go, Panzer's counterattacking here from the center, catching the captain off guard, might be able to wipe him out. There you go, got more infantry moving in, and there you go, he actually used the on-me ability, which quickly caught in the infantry nearby to support, and of course they get a combat bonus, so that things here went rather wrong for the Panzers. They could have dropped a grenade on the major right off the bat, or captain, which could have wiped the Panzers were wiped out, but actually that was a good opportunity for maybe dropping the grenade. Either way, nice turnaround there for Dullahan. Great use of the ability, by the way, great use of the ability. Bit neglected there. Anti-tank gun cleared out. He should either take it or he should destroy it. I mean, that's definitely an opportunity there to sort of remove a threat to the Sturmgeschütz. On the other hand, Dullahan's got quite a bit of fuel. He should consider getting some armor now. A Jackson would be a good move. Either way, deal with the anti-tank gun. There should be a priority for GenObi, one way or the other.
Our supply line is cut. Germans are making a push.
Got a lot of artillery bars going down here. Ooh, retreating straight through it. Dullahan's a bit brave there. That could have gone very ugly. And starting to look like here, GenObi, while having taken up, is rather going to play for the Tiger nonetheless, which rather means he's just wasted resources teching up. I mean, in fact, had he not done that, he'd probably have the resources of the Tiger right now. But he seems like GenObi made a bit of a strategic blunder. We got Dullahan pushing. Again, we got, I think, on me once more. He's very happy about using that ability to quickly gain a small buff at the front line. A small advantage for even just a brief period of time. Clever usage there. Dullahan making great use of the abilities here available to his infantry. Got the Sherman there arriving, finding some armor to support the 5th Infantry here. Still no sign of armor of any more serious kind from the Germans here. Nothing done with the anti-tank gun either. Really? A missed opportunity right there for you by GenObi. Got Telemann going. There we go. Veteran 2. Pioneers needs to get away. Do not lay down a mine while under fire. Achtung. There we go. Infantry moving forwards here. And no anti-tank support, though, of course, the Sherman's ready to move in. Of course, had the anti-tank been ready, there'd be nothing to worry about from that Sherman, but again, GenObi didn't. Definitely a blunder there, field by GenObi. Grenadiers dealing with the captain. While again, we got a fresh push up the right flank here by Dullahan. Stug in a bit of trouble here from the Sherman, though the slightly increased frontal armor might help just a wee bit. It was in fact not uncommon for Stug crews to sort of slightly improvise some better armor for the front. Usually concrete was applied actually, but other modifications were also added. It's a little fun fact there. We got an anti-tank rifle grenade there. Jumping forward now would be a good time to maybe try a target weak point in front of the pack. Sadly though, it failed to penetrate, which can happen since Stug does have a low penetration. And while the target weak point actually doubles the penetration of the shot, I mean, on the Stug, there's not really much to double. But there you go, rifle unit was wiped out there, Stug. Veggie 2 is definitely increasing its lethality there, as it does, I think, also gain a slight increase in rate of fire, though nothing serious. Meanwhile, Paratrooper dealing with the assault guns up close, German moving in. Pack 40 needs to move forwards. Vorwärtsleute. And there we go, Veteran 3 for the assault grenadiers, so the Sherman gets off a good hit in return. Meanwhile, losing the fuel point again, but now he just needs a manpower and get a Tiger out. And soon, veterans are feeling the Stoogie, in which case it's actually going to be a bit of a nightmare for Dullahan, since they'll have a very high rate of fire. But Dullahan does not seem to be frightfully worried about this so far. He can, of course, always call in the Jackson to deal with it. Infantry moving ahead. We got the captain supporting the Pathfinders. The Pathfinders are not fully reinforced. And there we go, veterans are free. A smoke screen going down from the Sherman. Clever. Clever. Pretty much forcing the Sook to pull back here. Oh dear. Dullahan, you clever bastard. If there was a medal to give for smoke, I'd have to give it to him. The Marlborough Medal of Valorous Smoke usage for the United States Army. Anyways, showing up here, a bit of light action on the left flank. Finally discovered one of the beacons here, which also allowed Dullahan here to give an idea what GenObi's movements. Cleverly done. This one, for example, still does. But again, I do feel that was definitely a mistake there by GenObi. It would certainly have benefited him if he'd used it. Now the grenade there to ensure the Panzers could not pursue. Clever. And soon GenObi will have the might of the Tiger. Deutsches schwerer Stahl. Meanwhile, we got the rear launch here getting gunned down by the Grenadier with more grenades on the way. We've got full force falling back there. We've got the Stug moving up. 22 kills. Need to be careful though. Vorsicht, Dietrich. Vorsicht! Das ist nicht ein Tiger. More losses looking there upon Dullahan. Dullahan's actually beginning to look in a bit of a slightly tight position here. He might have slightly underestimated GenObi. Might be taking things a bit too calmly here. Almost getting the Panzers, but and we go. We got a Tiger arriving to support the frontline troops. And another smoke screen here. Another Sherman on the way. One might figures Jackson might be a better choice there. And Grenadiers wiped out. Light machine gun dropped. But there you go. Tiger bereit. Into the front line. While the Stoogie there's receiving battle repairs. We got the Americans being forged. No smoke screen this time around to support that the Sherman could lay down another one to cover the infantry. Stoogie and Tiger bombarding and blasting. 25 kills there. Paratroopers need to get away. Dullahan, in this case, too slow, resulting in the total annihilation there of the paratroopers of the Tiger and the Stoogies. A rather vicious bombardment. Still no reaction. He's very much insisting on the Sherman. Oh, there we go, cancelled. He could also use actually to pull back the captain to supervise the production of the Jackson to speed it up. That might actually be an idea. I mean, if he's using this one, he should also consider maybe occasionally using supervise. It's also a bit of a neglected ability, though I don't think not nearly as neglected as on me. And again, using it to quickly sort of boost his men up. Again, allows him to sprint or move rapidly with some combat bonuses here and there. But there you go, rifle grenade here, there's the rifleman. No, smoke grenade was it? Grenades into the smoke just in case you're trying to push through. Dullahan is bold as ever, though he might end up losing his captain. Nope, there you go, pulls him back. Might the Tiger get him? Oh, captain down, captain down. Captain Jones is down. And now we see here Dullahan's forced to fall back here. The Tiger causing complete havoc in Dullahan's lines. And meanwhile, we've got infantry dealing with the remainders of GenObi's infantry. Panzer Grenadiers almost wiped out, rifle forced away. There you go, Tiger. We've got the Jacks, we've got the Sherman out. Might they try and deal with the Tiger here? Panzer Grenadier wiped out. Neither side's got a lot of units left. Ambulance lit on fire here. The Tiger pouring up 88mm high closure shell right from the chassis. But at the same time, we are seeing here the Tiger is taking heavy damage here from the Jackson and the Sherman. There we go, veterans one. And Tiger down. GenObi, while boldly charging through, got a bit too overconfident there, and the assault was a loss for Tiger there. I mean, it was great to sort of move in, but he should have quickly pulled out. And now he's about to lose that Sturmgeschütz, and there we go. He just lost his veteran free assault gun. A heroic veteran crew blown to bits, alongside a Tiger crew. So right there, GenObi just threw away whatever little advantage he's just gained in those brief minutes completely away. And his victory points are not looking good here. And he's far away from being able to call any other kind of tank in unless he wants another Stuki, and that's not going to cut it versus a Sherman and a Jackson. Not one bit.
Sherman ready to go. Knock it off. And listen crew ready.
Another beacon found. In this case, the destruction of it disrupted as Dullahan counterattacks. GenObi's lines are rather extended. Oh, there we go. The mine finally went off. The mine finally acted a reason to go off there. So it actually did end up paying off for itself. Though sadly, there's no one to actually finish off the Jackson. He's trying to move in the Pack 40 here, but that's only going to assault on the rifle here with a Pilfoot machine gun, wiping it out. And the Pathfinder's joining in for the fun. Quick grenade assault. None of them, though, hit. Since the rifle is quickly moving away, and there goes Sherman moves in. Now those assault grenadiers might be in a spot of trouble there. There you go. Complete dissolution of GenObi's forces as they pull back in the face of Dullahan's renewed assault. So there we go. Game over. A very interesting fight. Here's some extremely agile and aggressive use of grenades and smoke here by Dullahan. Also, great use of the captain. I mean, most players just tend to use him for the bazookas, but Dullahan used him for more than that. Just, on me all the time, constantly sort of shifting units around, getting a small bonus here and there, ever slightly tilting things in his favour as much as possible. Also, good use of pressuring the fuel point, which GenObi, for whatever reason, kept leaving unguarded. I mean, again, I think one of the major issues were basically the strategic disposition of GenObi. He was constantly trying to hold sort of straight line here. But again, it constantly left his flanks open, in particular because he kept centering all around here rather than here, which overall meant the fuel pod constantly got harassed, which overall gave Dullahan a much more secure fuel advantage versus GenObi. Though GenObi also sort of missed other opportunities, like for example that anti-tank, and that could definitely support his 2E mistake there. And of course more mines, anything. He would have done a lot more, and also then that final charge here was really also a blunder there, I think, from GenObi, which really helped him cost the game even when he was close there to maybe sort of turning things squarely around in his favour. Dullahan, though, I feel was too slow in getting armor out here. He should have had some out earlier to sort of pressure GenObi. It did give GenObi time to sort of get out something a bit more, slowly drain out life of Dullahan's force, so that was something I might criticise him for. And I'm also a bit surprised he didn't try to take back the anti-tank gun. That could have helped versus the Tiger as well. So there are a few points there of critique to Dullahan, but otherwise extremely well played there by Dullahan. And I definitely think that's something a lot of American players could sort of look at and learn from, because there's a lot of good elements there in Dullahan's play which I really think are worth, learning from. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. I really hope you did. If you did, feel free to subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If not, send in a replay and provide some feedback in the comment section. And this is Imperial Dane saying cheers and thank you all for watching. Bye.